Hey guys, what is up? This is LandMac32 here. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I haven't really had the motivation to do so. But we're back again with another Victor Tanzig video. It's the start of season 5 of the Stories of Sodor. I am joined once again by my good friend Aceblitz. And so
Hello.
yeah, hello. So so this is the first episode, Vandalism. So what basically just I just know what we know so far is vandals are just gonna be a huge problem, like on this railway. So we'll see what
And this
happens.
would take, yeah, and this takes place after God's Day,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
like the day
Yeah.
after. I
Okay.
don't know.
I don't know. We just have to wait for the next episode to come out next week, and the week before and after that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So I guess let's begin. Go ahead.
All right.
The train, for its type, is the most powerful vehicle on land. And the engines of Sodor are the power behind the docks, industries and branch lines that make up the world-renowned Northwestern Railway. These are the stories of Sodor.
This intro's never gonna get old.
Yeah, no, I was about to say it's such a godlike intro.
By 1965, the Little Western had been open for several months and was doing well. Aside from solid freight and passenger traffic, the line did a roaring trade in oil deliveries. From the storage site at Waterton, tankers were brought to Tidmouth before being transferred to the mainland. Unfortunately, this prosperity was marred by a rise in vandalism. Indeed, the entire island had experienced a spike in hooliganism thanks to a police strike, one that dragged on as negotiations with the
Man.
council repeatedly
Of course, it
failed.
has to be
The
the
entire
police.
force hadn't walked off the job, but it was operating at a severely reduced capacity. This gave the vandals free rein to break and smash things, and I'm sorry to say, the railway was one of their favorite targets.
Oh, that's Toad.
Oh man.
And you didn't wake up when it happened? Yes, I did, but I told them to keep going. What do you think? Right, that
Oh
was a
my.
stupid
I
question.
guess
How'd they
Toad
get in
was
here? And
Toad
how'd
was
they get
never
up there?
rude.
Sometimes I really admire their determination. I said sometimes. Did you call the police? We did, and a single copper showed up. He was here about 10 minutes and left, saying, "We'll do what we can with our limited resources." Bloody hoodlums. None of this would have happened if the council just gave the police what they want. That's a terrible idea, Toad. If you're too accommodating, you give them all the power. Based on what you've told us about occupied Europe, living in a police state sounds terrible. Come on, Wendell. We're a long way from that. Are we? Regardless, I think we can all agree if the police don't come back soon, things will only get worse.
They will, I bet.
Oh, that's a lot worse. God, that looks like a good-looking boat.
So I believe this is around the time in the 60s where graffiti began to really take off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Peter.
Yep.
What did you do? My driver pushed it aside. We tried to call the police at Callan, but got no answer. They were probably at Knapford. Those bloody hoodlums smashed up some of the coaches and tagged my tender. What'd they write? Something that reminded me I'm a war criminal. When the coppers had a look, I heard one of them say, "Sounds about right." That's pretty poor form, but understandable. You can't have much
I'm
sympathy
just
for a crook,
realizing that
and I
Peter's
don't
face
deserve
is
it
the new
anyway.
new face
Sorry, I
mesh.
didn't mean to whine. Is my train ready? Yes, that's it on track 2. All right, thanks.
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh.
that is
I
fucked up.
I didn't think they were gonna show it. Jesus.
Wait, what? Donald.
Oh yep. There's the scene from the trailer.
Hoodlums, more like bloody points. They were jammed. Are you serious? I thought you lot fixed them. Be fair, Donald, it was before my time, and it's a sad fact anything mechanical will break down eventually, I suppose.
Derek
It's
has a
still
point.
annoying. The funny thing is, I was due to come in next week for an overhaul. Then we might as well kill two birds with one stone. Oh, sorry, Rob, didn't see you there. How are you settling in? Very well, thank you. I can tell I'm going to love it here. Excellent. Donald, allow me to introduce the new superintendent of Croven's Gate, Mr. Robert Hall. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hall. Please, call me Rob. And we have actually met before. We have? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. I didn't think you would. I was about 8 years old when you last saw me. My brother and I watched you go by with the goods train. Our father was the guard. Is that so? What was his name? Great Scott! Seriously? No, I just noticed the time. I have a meeting with Sir Topham soon. I have to leave or I'll be late. Good luck. Thanks, Derek. Nice seeing you again, Donald. You too, I suppose. Hall. Ring
Father
any
was the
bells?
guard.
Not really. I've known several blokes by that name over the years. Maybe they all had the same father. Some of them, it wouldn't surprise me. What can you tell me about this one? Career railway engineer who's worked all over the country. He's helped design several of BR's more successful
I think I know who
locomotives,
his father
both
was.
steam and diesel.
But I won't
He's
say
also
it.
said to be a whiz when it comes to repairs and overhauls. Why'd you wish him luck? Because I know why he's going to see Sir Topham. He has this special project he wants to get off the ground. I can't say any more, but it sounds amazing. Well, if that's true, I'm sure Sir Topham will be interested. Indeed, he
That'll
would
be
be,
a good one.
as would the rest of us when we learned about it. But that is a story for another day. However,
Oh.
Robert almost didn't make his meeting because hoodlums let a flock of sheep out of their paddock.
Aw, come
Yes, I'm
on.
afraid the vandalism
Right.
continued as the strike dragged on. As feared, each act became more destructive and disruptive.
Why the turntable?
Right.
Alright, either these bloody hoodlums are ghosts or we're just heavy sleepers. Either way, it's damn annoying. How long until it's fixed, Derek? Maybe an hour? But I have to take the kipper in 15 minutes. Sorry, Henry, we can't work any faster. Bother! Don't worry, Henry. I can take the kipper for you. You can? Well, I'm literally the only one who can leave the shed, so why not? Aye, why not? Thanks, Jeffrey. I owe you one. Not at all. This is rather exciting. I can't remember the last time I took the flying kipper. Have you ever? I don't know. Assuming I haven't, do you have any advice for me? Be on time and don't crash into anything. The best advice one can give an engine. Yes, quite.
Why do I get the flying kipper vibes from that one episode? I'm getting those vibes.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Just give it a hint of snow and it would have been perfect.
Oh, definitely.
Kind of just call me.
Yeah, that's right, because like, this, because the flying kipper in this series isn't necessarily a night train, is it? I mean, it is
No.
sometimes, but like, not all the time.
Don't want there to be nothing down the hill. Oh no.
Yep. Here it is.
Oh, that is not good.
Jeez. Yeah, no, that's bad.
Looks like the Vandals hit for McCall.
Oh my god, if that's McCall, I swear to god. Yeah, we're just having some video got kind of bumpy.
Oh.
It's fine though.
I I get vandalism at the time, but now this is straight illegal.
Was there no hope, Derek? No. According to Mr. Hall, Jeffrey and his crew were likely killed on impact.
Oh, man.
God. It
I
should
knew
have
it.
been me. And I'm very glad it wasn't. So am I. Do you have any idea how it happened? Yes, we do. Naturally, we were saddened and incensed by Jeffrey's death, and we weren't the only ones. The public was fed up with the escalating situation and began pressuring the police and council to come to an agreement, which they did. With the force returned to full strength, they began cracking down hard on vandalism. Many of those bloody hoodlums were arrested, including the ones who attempted to derail William. However, they swore blind they had nothing to do with what happened to Jeffrey. Of course, nobody believed them, but as would be revealed, they were telling the truth, and I'm sorry to say, the real culprit was only just getting started.
Oh. And that's where it ends, yep. Wow, first episode in, we've already got a death.
No kidding that Victor said this will be the most gruesome season of all.
Right. Like stuff's getting real now. Like, we thought it was getting real during the miniseries. Like, yeah, no. This...
If Jeffrey's now dead, then who's next on the list?
Right. But yeah, that definitely was an interesting start to the series.
Yeah, and when you looked at the trailer, it showed that Edward was in a scrapyard with a lot of scrapped engines.
Yeah, I know.
And if I'm guessing, one of those scrapped engines has to be Jeffrey.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for today. Yeah, this is an interesting start to the series. Can't wait to see how it ramps up even more next weekend, week, sorry. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for today, guys. Subscribe to Victor Tanzig. Go subscribe to Ace here. This is 9932 signing off. Stay frosty, boys.